We are looking at chapter number 3, election and representation. Now, how does this proportional representation work in Rajya Sabha election? There is a third variant of this proportional representation, which is a single transferable vote system which we apply or which we use for the Rajya Sabha. In Rajya Sabha, every state has certain number of, say, let us take this example. This is Rajasthan, and Rajasthan has a quota of, say, four Rajya Sabha members can be elected from Rajya Sabha. Now, say Rajya Sabha has 200 MLAs. So, what will be the formula? This is, I'll just tell you what is the formula, then I'll tell you how this goes. So, 200 is the number of MLAs. So, the formula will be 200 by this, how many numbers of quota is there? 4. You add 1 here, then you add 1 here. This will be 200 by 5 plus 1. 200 by 5 is 40 and this is 1. So, this 41 is the minimum number of votes a prospective candidate has to earn. If he or she is not able to earn this, then the procedure is run again and again till a winner is there. So, how does it work? Say you are one, me and our friend. We all are MLAs. Only the MLAs are allowed to vote. Member of Legislative Assembly, that is the Vidhan Sabha of this state. So, say there are 3 members, Ramesh Kumar, Mohammad Iqbal, Narsingh Yadav. I have given preference like 2, 1, 3. Now you have given preference like 3, 1 and 2. And the third MLA, this MLA has given the preference like, say, 2, 1 and say 3. So what will happen here? In the first go, we see Mohammad Iqbal has already got the first preference. So this preference is there. Now and we will see whether Mohammad Iqbal has actually secured minimum number of votes. If he has got the maximum number of first preference and he has got the minimum number of votes, he is elected for the Rajya Sabha. This is the he will be automatically elected. Now come to here. One member is elected. Let us come to the second member. Now if you see here, Ramesh Kumar has got himself name as second preference in twice. But Narsingh Yadav has got thrice, means the third preference twice. So Narsingh Yadav will be eliminated. And his vote will be transferred, his votes will be transferred to Ramesh Kumar and other members who are fighting, because Mohammad Iqbal is already elected. He has secured 41 and he has got first preference. But for example, the Mohammad Iqbal is not getting this 41 vote. He is just having 40 and Ramesh Kumar is having, say, 38. So what will happen? The votes being given here is transferred to them. It is being transferred to Narsingh Yadav, vote is transferred to Ramesh Kumar and Mohammad Iqbal. Again the preference will be seen and we will see that preference is Mohammad Iqbal. And now Mohammad Iqbal, if he gets 41, he is already elected. And Ramesh Kumar, if he also gets 41 votes, minimum 41 votes, because he has the second preference, he will be elected. And this process go on and on till all the 4 Rajya Sabha members are elected. So this is the method of election in Rajya Sabha. And the question arises is, why do we adopt FPTP, first past the post system? The main reason is, if you understood this is quite complicated. For you and me, it is somewhat difficult to understand. It involves a lot of mathematics. In India, where most of the population is still learning, not very literate. So the community will not be able to understand this kind of difficult scenario. So the reason of popularity and success of this first past the post system is its simplicity. It is very simple. And the entire election system is extremely simple to understand by even the common voters. Now, who are not specialized in all these science of or mathematics of PR system. So if you are not able to understand politics or election, if you are not interested, then the best thing is, the clear choice is that you know that you are going to vote, and that is the only thing, and it is quite simple. So FPTP system offers voter choice not simply between the parties, but this FPTP also gives you the idea of who is in front of you, this member. So you know him very well, you can vote for him. if you are not interested in the party, you are interested in the member, you can vote him. So this is how the simplicity and the availability of the member who you are going to vote, that is why this FPTP is there in our system. In this PR systems, this is proportional representative system. There is no representative who represent. It is, see, there is one locality. Now in PR, one will be from one party, other two will be some other party, and three will be from some other party. So they are representing this area. So not a single person is responsible for that locality, right? But in this this system of FPTP, you know that this area, one you have elected one member has been elected, and he is responsible. So he or she can be held accountable. In this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these many members, how can you be able to account them? So this is the difference. The makers of our constitution, the framers of our constitution, they also felt that the PR based system election may not be suitable for giving a stable government in a parliamentary system. Because see, if what happens, there is a majority here of 3 members in PR system. So they have majority, but they also have these three are in from some other party, and 3 are from some other party. So there is no clear cut there. They are equal. Say A party, B party, C party. So if you say A party is having majority, it is not. Because if you add B and C, they are also 3. So there is no clear cut majority, and when there is no clear cut majority, the government will always be unstable. Therefore, the system makes it possible for parliamentary government to function smoothly and effectively by facilitating the formation of a stable government. FPTP gives you a stable government. That is, for example, you have 303 seats, 2019 election. BJP got 303 seats by itself, and 324 plus seats if you include all the alliance member. So this 303 out of 543, they have already crossed the 284 mark. So they are already in clear majority. So now you can hold them accountable, because they are in the majority. They are governing. They are the Prashasan. They are the Sarkar. In a diverse country like India, the PR system would encourage each community to form its own nationwide party. We have 1,000 number of different castes, creed, communities, scheduled tribe, scheduled caste. There are so many distinctions. So if you talk about this distinction, there will be innumerable parties. There will be innumerable parties, and that nationwide parties, you will have one member from this party, 2 members from that party. So that will not be giving you a clear idea, or there will be not a stable government and this specific majority. So the FPTP system, it has helped large parties to win clear majorities. As I said here, 2019 election, BJP got clear cut majority. In 1984, Congress got clear cut majority. More than 400 seats they won. So they got clear majority at the center, and the state level also they may get. So the system has also discouraged this FPTP, the political parties that get all their votes only from one caste or community. For say, if you have a place here, and if you want to win, you cannot only win just by one caste if you are praising one caste or one religion. So you have to get the vote from other constituents also. So the party who is getting only vote from one caste or community, they are discouraged. And after the independence, what happened? We adopted this FPTP system. That is, there are parties which come as one party dominated. There existed small parties also. After 1989, what happened? Because there were from 1989 to 1998, we saw so many elections in which there are parties which are making alliance. Coalitions were going on. So even in this FPTP system also, the large party also survives and the smaller parties also survives because of the coalition government that are being formed after this year. Now coming to the reservation of constituencies, what social fabric we have in our country, the FPTP electoral system can mean the dominant social groups. There are certain dominant social groups and castes, and they are going to win again and again. In India, 81% population, around 80%, 80 point something is there. 80% plus population is Hindu. Now, if you talk about India, always Hindu majority the party will come. So what will happen to the Sikh? What will happen to the Muslims? What will happen to the other caste and community, especially the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe? This Hindu does not mean that the Sanatan means there are scheduled caste and scheduled tribes also here. So what will happen to these? The oppressed class, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, Muslims, especially Muslims and scheduled caste, they are the most deprived caste. They are the most deprived people in the country. So who are going to represent them? The British government had introduced separate electorates. So what was the system of the British? That for electing representative from a particular community, what British did was the Hindu, Muslim and Sikh. So only Hindu can vote for Hindu. There are candidates for this constituency. Only Muslim can vote for Muslim candidates. So Hindu cannot vote for Muslim, Muslim cannot vote for Hindu. So this was the idea of separate electorates that the British have proposed, and it actually happened. Now when we came into the framers of the constitution, so we decided to adopt the system of reserved constituency. That means all voters in a constituency are eligible to vote, that is if there are members. So this is a reserved seat for scheduled caste. So only the members of scheduled caste can be elected. So the people who are the candidate, they are only scheduled caste people. And the Hindu community, Muslim community, Sikh community, scheduled tribe community, SC community, all can vote for them. Everyone can vote for them. So this is what we chosen. So that is why this seat is reserved. You see this picture. So all the white are general seats, all the light greens are the reserved for STs, and the dark green is all are reserved for the scheduled caste community. So the constitution provides for a reservation of seat in the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assemblies for the scheduled caste and scheduled tribe. And this was initially for 10 years, and after different constitutional amendment, it has been extended till 2020. It is being given 2010, but it has been extended to 2010. Now the government or the parliament can they can extend this period. So if you see, 543 seats are there in Lok Sabha. So 79 seats are reserved for scheduled caste and 41 seats are reserved for the scheduled tribe. And this is in accordance with the population of scheduled caste in India and population of scheduled tribes in India. That is why these seats are reserved for them. That means for one seat which is reserved for SC, only SC will be elected. Similarly, for one seat which has been reserved for an ST candidate, only ST will be elected from there, and anyone can vote for them. Now the question is, which constituency is to be reserved? Who is going to answer that? So we have a delimitation commission. Now this delimitation commission, this is an independent body. It's an independent body which is appointed by the President of India, and they work in collaboration with the Election Commission of India. So Election Commission of India and Delimitation Commission, they work together. And what is the purpose? The purpose is of drawing a boundary of the constituencies all over the country. So if this is the country, they make the boundary. They make the boundary, and this boundary is made by or depending upon the population. That is, equal population should be distributed for almost equal population for the constituencies. Each constituency should have almost equal number of people, and then according to the proportion of the constituency people, that is, if there are more number of SCs, this will be a SC constituency. If there are more number of STs, this will be ST constituency. So those constituency that have the highest proportion of scheduled tribe population, they are reserved for ST. Similarly for scheduled caste. Now the delimitation commission looks at two things. First, it picks the constituency that has higher population of, say, this constituency has highest population of scheduled caste population. But it also spreads this constituency in different region of the state. That is, this is a SC, but a state may be having SCs here, SCs here, SC is here, SC is here. So they also distribute, and every time these reserve constituency, they are rotated each time. For example, this is a SC seat and this is also SC seat. This is a general seat. So one time this will be, say this is the general seat. So now the SC population is highest here and SC population is more here also. So sometimes this will be the seat for SC reserve. Sometimes this will become general and this will be an SC seat. So there is a transferring also at every time. There is a rotation also. And we have also seen that very few women are elected in representative body, that is their MLAs and the Lok Sabha, etc. So what is going on is that we are discussing and we are trying to, there are certain people who are raising their voice to give at least 1/3 seat to the women candidate in the Lok Sabha and the state legislative assembly. Though in the urban and the rural bodies like the Nagar Nigams, like the Panchayat elections, the 1/3 seat has been reserved for the women, but not for the MLAs and Lok Sabha. So this amendment or this bill is still with the parliament and they are not working on it. It is yet to be passed. Now the question comes is free and fair elections. So what do we mean when we talk about free and fair election? We'll talk about this Election Commission of India just now. But let us stop here. We have discussed a lot. So we'll be discussing about this Election Commission of India and free and fair elections in the next discussion. So thank you so much. Take care of yourself.